So hi everybody, we are back for the fourth Pilates class from here at Yoga Community. We're going to do a few things we haven't done yet. We'll start with Circle of Joy. That's where we stand and warm up, and I'm going to talk you through all the moves real slowly before we start. So you guys face me. I'm going to face to my left just so you can see what's going on in the body. So the first move is arms out to the side and arms forward. We clasp the fingers. We push the palms of the hands away with straight arms. We bend the knees a little, and we go into flexion. We round the entire spine. So right here, this is on the exhale. You're trying to push your wrists as far away as possible, and try not to lift up the shoulders as you do this. Just let the shoulders drop a little bit. So here's your nice big exhale. Now the next move, you start your inhale. You're going to stand up. Everything comes up. And the tendency here is for people to arch the low back and thrust the pubic bone forward. What I want you to do is keep the pubic bone here and try to get a little back bend in the thoracic spine. That's the upper 2/3 or upper half of the spine. I only get a little bit. You might get a little more. So the arms come back, and also the shoulder blades are dropped. They're not lifted up, but they're dropped. So we're in extension here. It makes only perfect sense to do an inhale. So the next move is letting go of the fingers, circling the arms out to the side and slightly behind you if you can. And then you bring the fingers together, clasp the fingers behind you, and you stay in your little back bend. And here on an inhale again, lift up the chest, try to squeeze the elbows closer into each other, and again, keep the pubic bone from thrusting forward. This really gets you wide across the collarbones. And then from here, we will let go, and we repeat the move. So now we're going to do it with the breath. I'm going to keep standing sideways. You keep facing me. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. A little faster. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We want big moves here. You can exaggerate. And exhale. And inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And relax. Shake it out. Very nice. We're going to do twisting and side bending. We're going to do it down on the mat. So let's go into our roll downs. I suggest facing the same way that I am. Walk forward on your mat. Take your inhale. Now relax the shoulders. On the exhale, you drop the chin first, round the upper spine, round the lower spine, and at the same time bend the knees. And let the arms be really soft. No control over the arms. Let gravity have them. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, push your feet into the mat. I like to keep the knees bent until the last minute, until I start stacking the spine here. And head comes up last. Good. Inhale. Let's do it again. Exhale. Have a sense of the nose staying very close to the body as you roll down. Inhale. Allow the back of the spine to lengthen out and release. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale here at the top, and exhale last time, coming down. Go ahead, bring your hands to the mat. Just come to all fours. And before we come to sitting, we'll just really straighten out that spine. Just practice having a straight, neutral spine. The belly pulls in a little bit. You get a sense of the waistline narrowing. And again, the shoulder blades stay downward instead of crunching toward the ears. All right, 2 ways to sit. You can swing your legs around and come to sitting, or you can follow me, take the knees out a little wider with the feet pointed, cross the ankles over each other, and then just glide your body back and carefully sit cross-legged. Not everybody can do this. Then we'll all take our legs out to the front, scooch forward on the mat. We'll do a roll back. So you want a little bit of mat behind you. You need a runway here. So sitting up tall and straight, knees bent, legs parallel, arms forward. Connect the arms into the shoulder joints and relax the shoulders down. So take an inhale, and on the exhale, round the lower spine, really scoop the belly in deep, roll back about halfway, pause and inhale, and exhale, roll back up. Inhale, straighten your spine. Go back a little further this time. Exhale, pause, inhale, and exhale, roll up, and inhale. And now we're going to go all the way down to the mat slowly with the exhale, trying to keep the heels down. Inhale, arms overhead, circle them around. And we're on the mat. Let's go into our home position. Knees bent, feet on the floor, arms alongside the body. Take your inhale. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Float your pubic bone up as you roll into a shoulder bridge. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly lower down, one bone at a time. We're just doing one of those. From here, we're going to go into our spine twist. Take the arms out to the side along the floor, palms up. Press your entire spine into the mat, especially the low back. One leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop. Squeeze the legs together. You guys are going to twist toward me. I'm going to twist away from you. As you inhale, pivot the hips so the legs move out to the side. Keep your opposite shoulder down. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, twist away from me. Opposite shoulder stays down. Don't worry about how close to the floor you get. Exhale, come back to center. We're just doing one of those. One foot down, other foot down. Hands behind the head. Lift the head up a little bit, lengthen your spine along the mat, make it a little longer. I want to talk about the chest lift move, the position. So we don't just lift up and crunch when we do a chest lift. What we want to do is narrow the waistline, use your own muscles deep inside to lengthen your spine. Lift the head up just a little bit, try to lengthen the back of the neck. You will tuck your chin a little bit, but lengthen the back of the neck. And as you exhale, lift up the upper part of the spine, maybe until you're looking forward. Now you have a sense of being really long all through the spine, including the cervical spine. You inhale at the top, and exhale, slowly come down. When you come down, you don't stop and relax. You keep a slight lift. We'll do it again. Exhale. Now adding on, we're going to pause and inhale. And on the exhale, twist toward me by twisting the rib cage. On the inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, twist away from me by twisting the rib cage. And inhale back to the center. Now stay lifted. Extend both of your legs straight. Bring your arms up and forward. And let's see if we can roll up to sitting without the legs lifting up. Very nice. Now take a frog legs position, bottoms of the feet together, knees are bent, knees fall out to the side, and I want you to have a really straight spine here. If this doesn't work, I want you to go into a V legs position where the legs are in the shape of a V, they're slightly wide and the feet are flexed. Either one is fine with me. I'm going to take frog legs. Now, instead of hands behind the head where we push the head forward, we'll take the fingertips alongside the head with the elbows straight out to the side. We're going to try to keep our spine as straight as possible, and we go right into a side bend. Just inhale, side bend toward me, and exhale, come back to center. And inhale, side bend away from me, and exhale to center. One more each side. Be sure you're not rounding the spine or rolling back. And back to center. Now pause right here and inhale. And now twist toward me. Exhale. And inhale to center. Exhale, twist away from me. And inhale to center. Twisting toward me. Inhale to center. Twisting away from me. And inhale to center. Now we're going to put it together. Exhale, twist toward me. Stay in the twist. Inhale, take your side bend so that my right elbow drops behind the right knee. Exhale, come back to upright. And then inhale, untwist. Twist away from me now. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale, take the side bend. Exhale, come upright. Inhale, untwist. Good, we'll do one more each side. Inhale, side bend. Exhale to upright. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist away from me. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, come upright. Inhale to center. Very nice. Let's take the arms forward. Both legs straighten out. Come forward. Point the feet. Relax the shoulders down. So we're in a flat back right now. We inhale, and it's one roll down. Exhale. Good. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Watch out for stuff alongside your body like water bottles. Just circle your arms around. And bend the knees, home position. We're going to go through a few bridges, spine twists, and chest lift, and then we'll add rotation. Home position. Nice, long, straight spine. Arms relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Peel the spine up off the mat. The pubic bone leads the way. Inhale at the top with the body in a long, straight line. Now exhale, the spine is a bicycle chain. You lower it one link at a time. And try to roll the lumbar spine down instead of just plopping it down flat. Inhale at the bottom, come to neutral spine. Again, exhale, tuck. You get very supple here. Want everybody to have a Gumby spine at the end of the class. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale at the bottom, neutral spine. One more time for the bridge. Inhale at the top. The hamstrings are working right here. And exhale, come down. All right, arms straight out to the side, palms up. The backs of the shoulders are on the mat. The low back is really attached to the mat here, so just draw that lower belly in. One leg at a time to tabletop. Squeeze the feet and the knees together. Keep pressing that low back into the mat. On the inhale, twist toward me. Don't let the knees glide. Exhale, come back to center. You got to squeeze those knees together. Away from me, inhale. And exhale back to center. Good. Again, toward me, inhale. And exhale. Away from me, inhale. And exhale. Don't make the mistake of going too fast. Go slow. Get feedback from your body as you twist. Go twist as far as you can comfortably go, then slowly come back. Last one, away from me. And exhale back. Low back pressed against the mat, and then we'll lower one foot at a time. Hands behind the head, chest lift. Remember what I said earlier about lengthening the neck. Okay, so flatten out your body. Inhale first. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Pause, inhale at the top. Exhale, lower down, almost all the way to the mat. Just don't relax here. Stay in the work. Inhale, exhale, lift. Pause, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lift. From here, we stay lifted. Take your inhale again. Exhale, twist toward me. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist away from me. Inhale to center. Now stay lifted. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Twist away from me. Inhale to center. So I want to see one shoulder blade lifting up when you twist. Both shoulder blades are off the mat, but one shoulder blade lifts higher than the other. Twist away from me. Come back to center. Nicely done. We'll go ahead and slowly lower down. So we're going to do some really big leg circles next. If you want to watch for the first one, that would be fine. The arms are going to be out to the side, palms up. We'll straighten our left leg along the mat. We want to keep the foot pointed, and this left leg is going to kind of anchor the floor. However, as we do our leg circles, we're going to be twisting in our spine, and that left leg is going to be rotating. The right leg goes up. So we bring that right leg, keeping it straight, we bring it way across midline as the spine twists. We circle it around, keeping it kind of low. We take it to the outside and bring it back up. So this is different from the leg circles we usually do. You get to move your hips around. In fact, you have to. So work from your center, keep your core very strong and active. We'll inhale, going to the inside, right about here. Exhale, circle it out, come back up. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Let's go the other direction for 3. Inhale out, and exhale all the way across midline and come back up. So that circle as big as possible. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, here's our starting position. We're going to keep our right leg straight and slowly lower it down. Okay, if your body got all misaligned along your mat, readjust your body down the center of the mat. Right leg stays on the floor, left leg up, left foot can be pointed. Let's go inward first across the midline. Inhale, big twist, circle it around. Exhale as you finish the circle and come back up. Same direction. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. A lot of movement in the body. Inhale and exhale. Right, going the other way. Claim your real estate. Make that burst circle as big as possible. Again, inhale first. And exhale to finish. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we'll go the other direction. Inhale. And exhale. Did we already do this direction? I'm not sure. All right, well, we'll do 1 more just for good measure. And exhale. We did 2 extras on that side, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch legs. And we're going to go to the inside twice. And that was not planned. That was a mistake, and I'm making up for it. Sorry about that. You do the best you can, right? And come up, and we'll lower the leg. Very nice. So, home position. Arms alongside the body. We're going to do 1 leg each side. We're going to lie here and hold with a perfectly still spine. And just lift the knee up so the knee comes toward your chest. Don't let your pelvis move. Don't let your low spine move. And lower it down. And then left leg comes up. Exhale. And inhale. Okay, now keeping that in mind, we're going to roll right up to a bridge. Exhale. Let's go over the checklist. The pubic bone is lifted. The front of the ribs, the front of the hip bones are a little lower than the pubic bone. You want to be in a long straight line from the upper spine through the knees. Right leg first. Exhale. Inhale, put the right foot down. Left leg. Exhale. And inhale. And right leg. Exhale. And inhale. Left leg. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more time each side. And last one. And inhale down. So when we finish our bridging moves here, we don't want to just drop right back down. This is a great chance to recorrect our body, go over the checklist and try to find that perfect bridge position. And only then do we start our exhale and lower the spine 1 vertebra at a time. Never give up on the exercise until it's over with. Pull your knees into the chest just to release for a little bit. And we'll bring our legs to tabletop position. Now the knees are slightly apart, the feet are slightly apart. Hands behind the head. Lift up into a chest lift position. We're going to march with the legs, lower the right toes and tap, and then switch. We're going to keep the legs going just like this. Now lift your upper body a little bit higher. We're going to add a twist. We twist toward the incoming knee right here. Good. And then we switch. Take your exhale as you go into the twist. So upper body and lower body moving differently, but they're in sync. Put that brain to work. A few more to go. Good. All right, right leg comes up, and we'll untwist, left leg comes up. We're going to do our hamstring pull next. Let's do this. Left leg long along the floor, right leg straight up. You're in scissor position. Upper body lifts a little higher. Flatten that belly. Now, if you want to take your hands away from the head and lightly grasp the leg, that's fine. If you'd rather be safe and support your neck, hands stay behind the head. Exhale, pulse twice. Inhale, switch. Pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and exhale, and da-da, and da-da. Now, how still can you hold your body? How straight can you keep your legs? One more each side. Finish with the left leg up. Good. Both legs to tabletop. Knees together, feet together. Hands behind the head for everybody. Get the knees a little closer to your forehead and draw the belly in even more. Inhale, just straighten the legs. Long 45-degree line. Exhale, knees back in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, knees back in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, knees back in. Watch closely. We're going to add a twist. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, twist as the knees come in. Inhale, neutral, straighten the legs. Exhale, twist the other way. So when your body's in the middle, you have straight legs. When the knees come in, you're in the twist. One more each side. Inhale, don't give up on the exercise yet. Lower the right foot first. Lower the left foot. Lower the head. Very nice. Time for another bridge. Arms relax along the body. We're going to do a little pulses here. Inhale first. Exhale, roll up to your bridge. Go over your checklist. Give me a long straight line. Relax the shoulders and the neck and the arms. Right leg lifts. Take that right leg straight up to the ceiling and point the foot. Right now, your hip bones should be level. We're going to keep them level, but when we pulse, we're going to lift the right hip bone higher. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hip bones are level. Return the right foot to the floor. Take a breath. Reorganize the body here as we transition. Left leg up. The hip bones are level here in your starting position. And pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your hip bones are level. Left foot down. Take a breath. A little different now. Right leg up. The right leg is straight. Foot is relaxed and slightly pointed. Without dropping the right hip bone, see if you can lower the leg until it's parallel to the floor. You can't see your leg. I can't see my leg. Do the best you can, and then slowly lift it back up. Return the right foot to the mat. Take a breath. We want to do this move without the active hip bone, the same side hip bone, lifting or lowering. Left leg up. Straighten it out. Pay attention to the pelvis. Slowly lower the leg and breathe. I wasn't breathing there for a minute. I'm breathing again. Parallel to the floor. Watch that hip bone. Lift the leg back up and lower the left foot. How'd you do? Are your hips still level or do you have to correct them? One more inhale. Exhale, slowly coming down. Knees to chest. We're going to come up to sitting now any way you like to. I like to just roll up. Okay, a very lovely exercise called the cradle. For this one, I like to scooch forward on my mat because I like the heels on the floor. They might slide a little bit. So knees are slightly bent with the legs together. The arms are going to go out to the side, and we want to have our elbows lift a little bit, kind of like we're in chicken wings. So squeeze the knees together, round the spine a little, and roll back just a bit, and rest your fingertips on the floor. Now this is going to be your starting position. We're going to roll back a little further, draw the belly in and narrow the waistline, and then we're going to roll back up to our starting position. Our starting position is here. It's not here. This is rest position. Here we are in our starting position. Now when I say narrow the waistline, I want you to make your lower spine longer, stretch it out. That's a pretty small move. Let's do it again. You pick your breath pattern. I like to do an exhale as I come up. I like to take an inhale here, an exhale down, and an inhale here. Now keep your elbows wide, keep your shoulder blades wide, keep your collarbones wide. And keep your heels down. And keep that low back slightly rounded. One more. And we're in our start position. And let's come up to upright. Very good. Spine twist. You can scooch back on your mat now. In our spine twist, we don't want the pelvis to move. You want to keep the legs straight or almost straight. The feet stay flexed and there's no movement in the feet or the legs. Sit up tall and straight. Arms straight out to the side, palms up, shoulders down. Exhale, twist toward me. Pulse twice. Inhale, back to center. Other way. Back to center. Toward me. Away from me. Toward me. And last one. And back to center. Lower the arms. In the saw, we have the legs slightly apart. Feet are flexed. I have my legs the width of the mat. Push your hands into the floor behind you and encourage your spine to be tall and straight. Arms out to the side, palms forward, shoulders are down. Talking you through it, we're going to twist toward me. Now watch my hand in the back. See how the palm of the hand faces inward and the thumb is down. Then reach forward and go toward your little toe. You can watch your little toe or you can turn and look behind you. Ideally, you'll have a flat back here, but if you need to round your back, feel free to round the back to get a little more reach. Come back to upright, untwist, and then we'll twist the other way, away from me. So inhale, twist. Exhale, reach toward the little toe and pulse twice. Inhale, come up. Inhale, untwist. Inhale, twist the other way. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale, reach, pulse, pulse. And inhale up. One more each side. And come up and untwist and rest. And now, since we're here, we'll go into the reverse saw. Very important to stay co-contracted in the core here. We want the spine to stay straight. Arms start forward, palms face in. You all are going to twist toward me. Twist and reach that one arm back. Right now you're upright. And we'll tilt back a little bit, not touching the hand to the floor. We come back up and untwist. Twist away from me. Inhale, and then inhale, tilt back, and exhale, come upright, and exhale, untwist. We're going to do one more each side. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, and relax. Very nice. Bring yourself into a frog legs position and take a stretch. Okay, coming back up. We'll do our side lying work here. Roll over onto your side so you're facing me. Lower arm long along the floor, palm of the hand up. Line your legs up with your spine. Legs are together. This is your kickstand hand. It's on the floor or the mat in front of you. Shift both legs forward a little bit and rest the head on the arms. Now lengthen your spine and fire up the muscles in your waistline and slightly lift the waistline up. On the exhale, lift the legs only. On the inhale, lower and hover. 2 more. And on this third one, I want you to lift and hold the legs lifted. Take your kickstand arm away and take the arm up. Inhale, lower the legs, don't touch the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more time, lower and lift. And bring the legs down. Leave the legs where they are. Push yourself up to the elbow for the side kick. Okay, so the feet are stacked on top of each other. Look at your waistline. Instead of the ribs sagging down toward the floor, you want to straighten the spine by lifting the ribs up. And then the most important thing of all, stay lifted out of this shoulder. Not this, but this. Upper arm goes up, fingertips alongside the head. Lift the upper leg so it's parallel to the floor and flex the foot. Swing the leg forward, pulse it twice. Point the foot, swing it behind you, pulse it twice. Exhale forward and inhale back. Now hold the body very, very still as you do this. Find your full range of motion, but don't overdo it here, because if you overdo the move, your spine's going to round and arch too much. One more time. Good. Bring the leg to its starting position and lift it up a little bit higher, not too high. We're going to circle it forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. This is not really a circle. This is more of an oval. But this is really good for strengthening the muscles on the side of the hip and helping you stabilize your upper body. You still want to hold still. One last one. Good. Now we're floating our leg above the other leg. Relift your rib cage if it started to sink, and just lift your upper leg up as high as it'll go. Come on, a little more. I know you can do a little more. A little more. Don't drop the rib cage. Breathe and slowly lower the leg. Nicely done. Come on up to sitting. Swing your legs around to the other side. Same sequence, other side. So lengthen out the body in a long straight line. First, stack the hips, the lower arm long along the floor, palm up. Head rests on the arm. Kickstand hand in place. Waistline lifts. Inhale first. Exhale, float the legs up. Inhale, lower and hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and hover. This time we're going to lift and stay lifted. Take the kickstand arm away. Hold your balance. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, lift. One more time. And lower the, don't drop the legs, but lower the legs under your control. Very nice. Push yourself up to the elbow. Side kick. That lower foot stays anchored on the floor. Stack the feet. Be sure your rib cage is lifted up. You're lifted out of the shoulder. Reach this upper arm long to widen your chest, and then fingertips alongside the head. Now don't lose anything you have up here. Lift the upper leg so it's parallel to the floor. Straighten out that leg, flex the foot, swing it forward, pulse, pulse, point the foot, swing it back, pulse, pulse. Exhale, inhale. Stay in control. You can slow down if you want. If you feel you're not getting it all, slow down, think about it, one step at a time. Hold that upper body really, really still. Let's do one more. Leg to the start position. We'll lift that leg up just a little bit. Check your rib cage. Make sure it's not dropping. So circle forward, up, and then way back. Forward, up, way back, making an oval, or kind of an egg-shaped oval. All right, 2 more. Watch that shoulder. Good, and we'll hold the leg in the starting position without dropping the rib cage. Lift the leg up, up, uh-oh, this side's tighter, up, up, and slowly lower. Very nice. So let's all face the way I'm facing here and come to all fours and take an easy rest pose. Either you sit on your heels or maybe you keep the hip joints over the knees, kind of like you're in a half dog. Either one is fine with me. And then when you're ready, I'd like you to, I'd like you to watch me first. We're going to be laying on our belly. We're going to do what I call prone hip rotation. So the hands are stacked on the mat right into the forehead, and the forehead rests on the mat. Forehead rests on your hands. Legs are together, knees are together, feet are pointed. I'll be asking you to bend your knees about 90 degrees. Now, when we take this move, it's because the hips pivot. So I'm going to show you how to do it wrong. I'm pivoting away from the camera, and see how both knees are still down, my feet are misaligned. That's the wrong way to do it. You do it by gluing your feet and your knees together. The hips pivot, and my right knee is way off the mat. Come back to the middle, then go the other way. Okay, that's how to do it. Let's everybody get set up. I'll wait for you. Squeeze those legs together. On the inhale, pivot your legs toward me. On the exhale, come back to center. Inhale, pivot the hips away from me. And exhale to center. 2 more each side. The shoulders stay aligned. There's not really any movement in the shoulders. Knees keep squeezing together. And back to the center. Good. Now just straighten the legs. Take your arms alongside your body, shoulders down, legs squeezed together, palms touching the sides of the thighs, belly pulls in. Inhale, back extension, lift the head, chest, and shoulders. Exhale, lower and hover. 2 more times, inhale, and exhale. Now you should be able to come up a little higher for this last one. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your head floating, legs slightly separated. Arms move slightly away from the body, palms down so the thumbs point outward. Notice how this opens up the shoulders. Firm up the belly. Inhale, lift all parts of the body. Exhale, come down almost all the way to the mat. Inhale, lift. Head stays in line with the spine. Exhale, lower. 1 more. As you inhale and lift, get those shoulder blades down. And exhale, lower. Hands under the forehead. Rest. Take 2 breaths and allow the back of the body to release. Come on up to all fours. We're going to do something in a plank position. If this is not great for your shoulders or your wrists, you can have the option of coming down to an elbow plank, or you can be on your wrist. Let's start on hands and knees. 1 leg back, curl the toes under, level out your hips. Other leg back. Tuck the pelvis, lengthen the back of the lower spine, shoulder blades wide apart, neck is long. Bend your right knee, just tap the mat, and straighten out the leg. Bend the left knee, tap, straighten out the leg. Come down and rest if you need to. Right knee, return, left knee, return, no movement in the hips. Right knee, return, last one, and return. Right knee down, left knee down. Quick rest pose. Feel free to stay here in your rest pose here, finish out the class like that, or come up to sitting, face the camera. Legs out long, legs straight if possible, flex the feet, legs together. Sit up tall and straight. Relax the hands right alongside your hips. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, start to roll back, then change your mind, bring the arms forward, roll forward, and reach for the toes. If you can't reach your toes without bending your knees a lot, rest your hands on the shins and relax the shoulders. Take one more breath. Exhale. On a slow inhale, stack the lower spine first, lengthen it out. Stack the mid-spine, lengthen it out. Stack the upper part of the spine, lengthen it out. Head comes up last. Very nice, you guys. I'm going to do another class in 2 weeks, so I will see you then. Repeat this class as many times as you like. Have a fabulous day.